So it's first thing in the morning, and last night, it was about an hour after it got dark. I was inside the building here, and Melissa came over, and she said she heard all kind of screaming out in the woods. Not like a person, like some kind of animal. And I didn't think much of it. There's always something going on out there. And then this morning, I was checking trail camera pictures, and I got 4 or 5 pictures. They're not very good because whatever it was too far away from the camera. But it looks like a coyote was chasing something around the new clearing out there, and I couldn't tell what it was. And the last picture, you could just see the back of the coyote right in front of the camera. So I think he got something. I don't know what it was. I couldn't really tell. Wasn't Jinx the cat. She's here in the house. So I have no idea, but we're going to head out there in the skid loader right now. I need to bring back a firewood basket, and we'll do a little investigation, see if we can figure it out. All right, got the skid loader warming up, but it's cold this morning. I wanted to mention we do have fire starter available right now. The link is in the description, a pinned comment as well. This will be the last of it, at least till the middle of January. Now we're gonna get everything shipped out by Tuesday. Yeah, by Tuesday afternoon, we'll have all these orders that come in today shipped out. So if you're in the lower 48, I'm pretty sure, almost positive, you'll get it before Christmas. Beyond that, I'm not sure. I know post office, UPS, all that's pretty busy, but we have both 1.75 and the 4-pound bags. And like I mentioned in the last video, a 1.75 pound bag, you can comfortably start 30 fires with it easily. I had a guy comment the other day, said he got 40 fires out of one bag. So it goes a long way, so you can keep that in mind. But yeah, link in the description, pinned comment as well. Let's head out in the woods and see what we can figure out. All right, we're getting close to the new road, and I tell you, I just love the way this is working out right here. And when I was clearing the trees, it was perfect. Like all the smaller trees and the more kind of trashy ones were the ones that I needed to take out. But on the right side here, got a bunch of nice oaks. On the left side, I got some maple and cherry and some nice oaks. But that's really nice. A lot of people said that I should have made it like curvy, you know what I mean? Wind out through the woods. I didn't want to do that. I like the straight shot, especially for like, you know, hunting and just seeing what's going on. I mentioned before, I'd like to put straight out ahead of me, maybe 150 yards, another mini cabin, basically like a deluxe one. And well, you could sit up in there, you could see down in these valleys down here, out into the field, the whole way up this road. And I was talking to Levi, he's got a bunch of chestnut trees. They're Chinese chestnut like we have in our yard. The deer love them, but he's been growing some of them. He's grown all kind of trees. He collected a whole bunch of nuts the last couple years. Side here we'll plant a few fruit trees, some chestnut trees, and then some type of, probably like a native grass. I'm still trying to figure all that out. I need something that'll come in quick and thick first thing in the spring before the Japanese stiltgrass has a chance to take over. But anyway, we're gonna grab one of these baskets and we're gonna walk over that camera. I don't know if we'll see anything or not, but the last picture, I believe, was a coyote right in front of the camera, but kind of low, like he may have grabbed something right there. I don't know. right, one of the pictures, the first one, was way over there. And like I said, they're not very good. They're too far from the camera. The camera's on that tree over there. So I saw something small with what looked like a coyote behind it, right out in there. Then I got a couple pictures over in here, looked like it was chasing it around. And then right in front of the camera was where I thought the coyote was. Here's a camera right here. I don't see a thing. No, nothing. You can still see that ryegrass still trying. You know, it gets up 45 degrees during the day. It gets real cold at night. But the problem was the deer were eating it as fast as it was growing. Matter of fact, they were even eating the seeds. I didn't know that they would do that. Yeah, I don't know what that was last night. I don't know. Unsolved mystery. The coyotes around here, they kind of come and go. You'll see them and hear them for a couple weeks, and then you won't for like a month and a half or so, and then they'll be back. I don't know if they like hunt different areas, you know, set up shop for a couple weeks and then move somewhere else and then come back later. I have no idea. But a couple years ago, these things can be a bit creepy, actually. I was over at the house, and this is probably 3 years ago, and I heard, it sounded like 20 of them, so there's probably 3 or 4 of them, but they were going crazy. The first ridge behind the house. So I went out about 20 minutes later, and I had one of those rabbit in distress calls, and I was ready for them, you know, and I figured they were long gone by now. So I'm blowing on this rabbit in distress call, and out in front of me, about 75, 100 yards, I could see 2 sets of eyes. And I knew that's what they were, but, you know, I wasn't able to identify the target properly. And I'm watching them, and they're coming towards me. And then I shine the light in the next valley back, and there's one coming around that way. And then the valley right behind the house, there's another one coming up the valley. So there were 4 of them, and those things tried. They didn't try, they did. They kind of circle around you. I guess they're trying to figure out, you know, make sure it's something that they want and something that they're not going to get in trouble if they go see. But yeah, it's pretty creepy out there at night like that. And a lot of guys are really into that type of hunting. I haven't done much predator hunting, but it definitely gets your heart racing. But we don't have much around here that'll hurt you, animals at least. No poisonous snakes. Some people, you know, just north of us, they've seen some rattlesnakes, but we've never seen any around here. We have bear pass through. They don't really bother you at all. And like I said, coyotes, fox, that's about it. Need to clean my glass. It's a little bit dirty. But I got about another hour, maybe 2 hours, and then everything will kind of turn to slime out here. Now tomorrow, calling for a bunch of rain, maybe rain on Monday, and I think down at the cabin, calling for like 3 or 4 inches of snow. I want to try to get back down there before Christmas, so maybe middle next week, we'll go down to the cabin for a day, do some archery hunting, hike around, check things out. We'll see. All right, just took the forks off, put the firewood bucket on. I got to move a couple things here. this basket out of the way. I need to drop that tray on the conveyor. Yeah, both of those need dropped down. Just gonna move this little bit of wood out of the way, and then when I come back down later on, I'll bring a ladder down. We'll get this all rigged up, ready to roll. right, so the way it's sitting right now, it dumps the wood just a little bit over center, which is perfect. And something else I noticed, since I raised the conveyor up like that, the chip tray still dumps behind the wall. Or maybe right on the wall. Borderline, but we can take care of that. Yeah, that's the ticket right there. So a couple things different on this conveyor compared to the last one. Well, besides it being 8 feet longer, the controls to raise and lower the conveyor and to engage it are back here instead of out there in the end, which makes sense. That was a good change right there. And these, they got a little bite to them now. The last one did not. I only ran a little bit of wood over it so far, but it seems to feed a little bit better than the last one. Both of them are fine, but yeah, they definitely made some improvements over the last couple years. I meant to get the splitter straight with the conveyor, but when I brought it in with the skid loader, I went just a little bit too far, and then when you bring the front around, I wasn't lined up. If this was concrete in here, I can roll this all over the place, but I'll get Levi to give me a hand. We'll roll it back. I mean, it works fine the way it is. Plus, you know, the conveyor, you can turn the wheels this way. If you're on a smoother surface, you could move the conveyor back and forth if you wanted to. You know, start your pile over there and then bring it over this way quite a bit. So the splitter doesn't have to be squared up with the conveyor, is what I'm saying in a roundabout way. All right, I have a completely off-the-wall question for you. Do any of you play pickleball? I'm just curious. And a follow-up question, is it super popular where you live like it is around here? People around here are crazy for pickleball. I've never played. Matter of fact, it's so popular, the new housing plans are building pickleball courts, and that's the selling point for the plan. That's how to get people to move into the neighborhood to offer pickleball. Like the local parks around here, they have pickleball courts. They're booked up all day long into the night. Matter of fact, there was a big controversy because people were starting so early in the morning and yelling and screaming and carrying on, having fun playing pickleball. It was bothering some of the neighbors. I don't know. It seems, you know, like it would be fun. I don't know. I'm big into table tennis. I haven't played for a while. Last time was maybe a year and a half ago, but I've always been good at table tennis, aka ping pong. My eyes aren't what they used to be, but I'm still pretty good. I can hold my own. But yeah, the pickleball thing, and I'm wondering if it is going to stay around. You know, the people that play think it's going to be here forever, and maybe it will be. I have no idea. But if you remember how popular racquetball was? Was that back in the 80s? I mean, there were literally racquetball clubs that didn't have much else to offer besides racquetball courts, and at least around here, you don't see that anymore. So I don't know if pickleball will be in it for the long haul or not. I don't know. But it's good to see, you know, people get outside doing something. I mean, it's not like they're cutting firewood, but they're doing something. But anyway, back to the firewood thing. I just wanted to kind of test things out here. On Monday, Levi and I will split all this up and probably cut some more out of the pile. But yeah, I definitely like the new conveyor. A lot of reach right there. Really is. But anyway, don't forget, Firestarter is available. This will be the last time till probably the middle of January. And like I said earlier, if you order it now, I'm pretty sure you'll have it before Christmas. If you're in the lower 48, we'll get all the orders out. Actually, Levi will get all the orders out by Tuesday afternoon. But I think that's about it. I'm ready for some snow or colder temperatures. We'll see what happens. I think it's going to snow down at the cabin. I think I talked about that earlier. I want to head down there before Christmas, but we'll see. But I think that's about it. I appreciate y'all being here, and I will catch you on the next one.